EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They go play action with Mahomes. Flush to his right. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelce. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Their own 18-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, run with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Craig McDuffie up in his corner spot there on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Cooper getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Mahomes now on second down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. That's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down marker.
A gain of 14.
Here's Dobbins. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, here's Nix. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and the 11.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 11. To throw is Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 4th TD grab of the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 4. Throwing. Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws.
He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch. Can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll look underneath for Hunt. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They run on the jet sweep, and this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's
in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Kansas City.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Nick snap on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Hicks. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And up and down, just shy of the 40. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. That's their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Mahomes now to throw again. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down throw for Nix. Forced out wide. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Bombers, ball 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's Mahomes. A short one by Kelsey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Butker's kick
His kick
is good. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Flush to his right. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Play action now. It's Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Motion man is Rice. On third down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. It makes somebody move early up front. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelce. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run.
And he'll take this one in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So I guess Kansas City will retain possession. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Bombers.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That'll be complete to Gobble. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Nix, how to throw it here on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Bombers. Ready. Away.
A first down throw for Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
46-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find them.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Great Greenlaw. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. To throw is Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That is brought in, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
2nd down. Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shanahan. Almost set. Double up. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
And he will get into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tax 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Exiting the... Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. He'll bring up 2nd down.
15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot with Mims. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is